We're back for episode 3 of What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm sorry that last episode was a bit quiet, but my mom was home, so I
Now that
couldn't
there's
really
only
talk.
one of us left, or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Whoa. 1952 to 2005, he was 8, 40, 53 when he died. That means from the age of 23 he was there. Oh my, in that basement
I don't know
thing.
if I should even be writing this.
Man, feels bad, man.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
So, yeah, she's pregnant for sure. Prickers.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
That's a good view. Cool. Man, so that's where the old house was. It crashed over there. Wow, feels bad, man.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
It's a swing. Like that kid jumped off of. Oh, we're in the backyard now. Can't go there. Can we go?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Maybe. Well, that's what happens to people that go
What kind of
to
family
war.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
No, that's something else.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
That's a lot of dead animals. Bailey. Aw. Feels bad, man, to the dog. Scatsy. Oliver, Bob, Shadow, Christopher. Burpee, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven Finch, Edie Finch, Walter Finch, Barbara Finch. Man.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah. What the heck? What do I have to do? Oh.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Huh. Wow. Can I go like... What? What's supposed to happen next? Click. Are you supposed to do something?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Merc. Artist. Milton Finch.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Cool. Treehouse. Oh,
But looking back on it
now, yes.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22 weeks. Merc. Oh, here's the ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
What is this, like his man cave? I'm not gonna read that yet. That's probably gonna continue the story. Cool.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Merc. What is this, a Winchester rifle? Think so.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh, what are you doing? What? No. Open it.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
What am I supposed to do?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
What am I supposed to take a picture? Oh, the bird.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Fish.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
What the heck am I supposed to take a picture of?
We found an old logging trail with
This?
deer everywhere.
No, okay.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
What am I supposed to take a picture of?
Give me a minute to check the map.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to take a picture of. This? Oh, this gun. No? The campfire?
Let's see.
Oh my.
Dad!
Oh, the bird.
Good eyes, Dawn.
Oink the bird. And that. There we go.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where's he?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Man, where the heck is he? So jeez.
I'm over here, Dad.
Let's take a picture of her.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Whoa.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
What? Oh man, that's a bad way to go out.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
1950 to 1983. He was only 33. Man. Feels bad, man. Man. I feel bad for this guy. Man, I feel bad for him.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, what the heck is that baby? Cracker. Oh my god. That fucking face scared me. Baby from hell looking ass. Divorce contract, what?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
What? No. What
What his world was like. lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Come on. Yes.
It sure made him happy.
Come on. Temporary sketch from AAA. Oh my. Oh. There. Oh, the ball. Oh no, I wanna get that. What the? No. No. God. Get the freaking. God. Get the freaking. Soap!
I know how silly it
Yes.
sounds.
Soap for the win.
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
How do I make this
But
real?
I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us
Wait, what?
about the world he saw.
Did she unplug that? Is that even possible?
Hey, there's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Whoa. Unplug it to my bro.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Come on.
I'm sure he's happy.
What?
And he'd want you to be happy too.
Dead.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Huh. 1 year old, wow. Maybe not even that. Feels bad, man. Dawn, Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Wait a second. Okay. A poem.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Come on.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
No, I can't take these guys.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Huh. Whoa. Oh wait, what the heck is that? No, where are you going? Come back. No. Come back. Go above and over. There we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Whoa.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
tent. Where's the tent?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Come on. Uh-oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Whoa.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
That's some scary stuff.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Cool. Come on. Oh, come on, there we go. Well, that'll be it for episode 3 of What Remains of Edith Finch, and I'll see you guys next time.